Do you remember the last time you completely lost yourself in a game? Not checking your phone, not thinking about work, not looking at the time, just playing. I remember. The problem is, it was about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I uploaded the last video on this channel. Back then, I had no idea that it would be my last. I thought I'd upload again the following week, but then life had other plans. If you've been around since the beginning, you'll probably remember this channel for Fallout 4 mods. I absolutely loved making those videos. I obviously wasn't the biggest creator on YouTube, and I'm still not, but I didn't really care. I love discovering new mods, testing them, then breaking the game, fixing it again, and sharing everything I learned with people who loved Fallout just as much as I did. Every upload felt exciting, every comment felt exciting. It was a hobby that genuinely made me happy. Looking back now, I don't think I realized how much I enjoyed creating until I stopped. Life eventually started to change. I started getting more busy with work, responsibilities grew, free time became something I had to protect. And without even noticing, gaming just slowly disappeared from my routine. It wasn't one big decision. I never woke up and thought, I'm done with gaming. Instead, I'd skip one evening, then another, then I'll tell myself, I'll play this game this weekend. Then the weekend arrived. Laundry, shopping, working out, meal prepping, meeting friends, cleaning the house. And before I knew it, Sunday evening had arrived again, and I hadn't touched a single game. Weeks became months, then months became years. The funny thing is, gaming didn't really change. I think I did. When I was younger, starting a new RPG felt exciting. A 100-hour game sounded amazing. Now, I'd look at the exact same game and instead of thinking, I can't wait to play this, I'd think, uh, do I really have time for this? It's funny how adulthood changes the way you look at hobbies. Games stopped feeling relaxing and they start feeling like another commitment. I remember playing Dragon Age Inquisition and feeling so overwhelmed by all of the side quests just piling up that I just kind of stopped and I've never finished it. Sometimes I'd even spend longer deciding what to play than actually playing. Other times, I just buy a game during a Steam sale, tell myself I'd definitely play it, and never even play it. Maybe you've done that too. Then something else happened. I actually started feeling guilty when I did have time to play games, because there was always something else that I could have been doing: studying, working, going to the gym, cooking, cleaning, even sleeping. Gaming slowly became something I felt I had to earn, instead of something that I simply enjoyed. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I definitely did. And eventually, I realized something. I wasn't playing games anymore. I was mostly just watching other people play them. I'd watch YouTube videos, game reviews, game trailers, people talking about games, but I wasn't actually gaming. Somehow, watching gaming had replaced gaming itself. Then one day, I kept hearing about this handheld called the Steam Deck. At first, I wasn't interested. I thought it was just another gadget. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized it wasn't really about the hardware. It was about convenience. I didn't need 3 uninterrupted hours anymore. I could play for 20 minutes, half an hour, then carry on with my day. The Steam Deck didn't magically give me more free time. It simply made gaming fit into the life I already had. And honestly, that changed everything. The first time I sat down and played again, something felt familiar. That excitement that I'd been missing, it was still there. I'd forgotten what it felt like to disappear into another world for a little while. Not really to escape life, but just to switch off from it. And that's something I think a lot of adults need. We're constantly connected. Emails, notifications, responsibilities. Sometimes it's just nice to spend 30 minutes somewhere else, completely different. Gaming became fun again, not because I had more time, but because I finally stopped expecting it to fit the life that I had when I was still young. So, this channel is changing. It won't just be Fallout 4 mods anymore. It's going to be about rediscovering gaming, finding games that are actually worth our limited free time, talking about handheld gaming, RPGs, hidden gems, games that respect our time, and maybe helping people who thought they'd fallen out of love with gaming realize they just need to find a different way to enjoy it. Because maybe it's not that we're grown out of gaming, maybe we've just grown into a different way of playing. 4 years ago, I thought I was done making YouTube videos. Looking back, I think I'd simply stopped making time for something that I loved. This feels like the beginning of a new chapter, not just for this channel, but for me as well. If you've ever drifted away from gaming because life got in the way, I hope you'll stick around. I think we're going to enjoy this journey together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.